Welcome to Streets of the U.S. Today, I'll be in New York City and I'll be discussing two gangs that operate in the city. The first gang I'll be discussing is Dominicans Don't Play. Dominicans Don't Play is also known as DDP. This gang is all over New York City. They can also be found throughout New Jersey, and they operate in different countries overseas. This gang is heavily involved in drug trafficking with Colombian drug cartels. DDP is known to use machetes and knives against their enemies. They have been involved in multiple homicides. In 2019, Steven Reynoso got a life sentence for the murder of Jessica White. That murder took place in 2016. Jessica was hit by a stray bullet while she was sitting on a bench with her mother, watching her children. This incident took place at the John Adams houses. When that incident happened, DDP was in a gang war with their rivals, the Trinitarios, which is another Dominican street gang. In 2005, a juvenile member of DDP named Alex Ramirez got charged with second-degree murder for a machete attack which killed another teenager. That same year, two teens were stabbed during a riot at a Bronx high school. This was a fight between DDP and the Bloods. The next gang I'll be discussing is the Trinitarios. This gang is a rival to DDP. The Trinitarios is another Dominican street gang that was started in New York in the 1990s in Rikers Island. Now, according to law enforcement, the Trinitarios is a racketeering enterprise that has been involved in multiple murders, drug trafficking, and even witness retaliation and witness tampering. In 2024, William Jones got life in prison for the murder of Frederick De La Cruz. William was a high-ranking member of the Trinitarios. Frederick was lured from the Bronx to Suffolk County, New York. After Frederick got to the location, he was shot. Frederick was actually William's second victim. In October of 1993, William shot and killed Audrey Walker in an apartment complex in Manhattan. William was sentenced to 9 years to life, but was released from prison in 2008. In 2024, Carlos Ramirez got convicted to 10 years in prison for the murder of two teenagers. Carlos was the leader of the Sunset Trinitarios. Now, the Sunset Trinitarios is a group of Trinitarios that was started in Sunset Park in Brooklyn. From 2010 to 2024, the Sunset Trinitarios were involved in multiple crimes throughout New York City. In 2020, 26 members of the Trinitarios were charged for slashings and stabbings in Rikers Island. Most of the victims of those assaults were rival gang members. In 2022, 12 members of an affiliate gang to the Trinitarios, known as Own Every Dollar, was responsible for robberies of expensive watches and jewelry throughout New York City. Now, those robberies total into the millions of dollars. One of the most infamous cases involving the Trinitarios was the murder of Lisandro Guzman Feliz, also known as Junior. The 15-year-old was attacked. This attack took place in the Belmont neighborhood, which is in the Bronx. 5 members of the Trinitarios were convicted for Lisandro's murder. They are currently serving time in prison. For more crime stories, check out Streets of the U.S.